Hi, I'm Andrea Beaulieu. Do you know what kinds of stories are floating around your organization? Maybe some you wish weren't floating around your organization? I think it's easy sometimes to lose sight of the power that kind of communication has. But it does have power because our corporate cultures are built around the stories that are floating around our organization and then make their way outside of the organization. There are really 4 kinds of stories that every organization needs to have. The creation story, how you got started, what you do, why you do what you do. It may be even the recreation story because organizations continually grow and shift. But having a knowledge and a grounding and how you got started and why is really crucial to people who work with an organization so that they can have that kind of pride that comes from knowing what they're doing and why and how it all got started. The second story that you need is a story about success. Well, we love these stories, don't we? These are great stories, how we were able to make a difference or support someone or our product or service did what it was supposed to do and the impact that had. Those success stories are also ways to teach how to do something. How did that success happen? And use those as a way of transferring knowledge, transferring information, because people remember better how to do something when it is in a story format. The third kind of story is a personal story. The story that is about the people in the organizations, who they are, why they do what they do, getting to know you stories. This is what creates, if you will, a tribe, where we see ourselves in each other, that like-mindedness that happens, and an understanding can develop about who we are and where we come from as individuals and how we came together as an organization. And finally, an apology story. Don't you see pretty much every day in the news somebody has to go out there and apologize or say why they did what they did? I think it's, happens all the time. But we don't always think about that story. But again, an apology story or a story that talks about how I met a challenge, let's say. It doesn't even have to be apology, but how we met challenges, how we moved through setbacks with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Those are also teaching stories. Here's how we do it. Here are the phases we went through. Here are the decisions that we made. Again, stories are the way people remember this stuff. Not so much going through a tutorial, although that can help. We're built to remember stories. So then how do you take these stories and leverage them throughout your organization? Well, you put them in the things that you normally already communicate with. Your marketing communications, your internal communications, your meetings where you have people share different stories and make time for it. But there are also other ways that you can be more innovative with how you create that story kind of culture in your organization. So, hope this has been helpful to you. And remember, all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. So make sure that your play is authentically yours. See you next time.